then you have to wake up and do it now. Today or tomorrow or after tomorrow. Try yourself and fast to get those thawab, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will bless you. عن النبي صلى الله عليه وآله وسلم Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam is talking about the importance of this man. He said, قال إن الله تبارك وتعالى اختار من الكلام أربعة. That Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has chosen among the words 4. ومن الملائكة أربعة. And also from the angels, he has also chosen 4. Those are the chosen ones. وَمِنَ الْأَنْبِيَاءِ أَرْبَعَةً. And amongst the prophets, he has chosen also 4. وَمِنَ النِّسَاءِ أَرْبَعَةً. And from the women, among the creatures that Allah created, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam says he has chosen 4. وَمِنَ الْأَيَّامِ أَرْبَعَةً. Among the days of the week, you know, the days of the week are 7. The months of the year are 12. إِنَّ عِدَّةَ الشُّهُورِ عِنْدَ اللَّهِ 12. That one is very known. When Allah created the heavens and the earth. So he's telling us, وَمِنَ الصَّادِقِينَ أَوْ صِدِّقِينَ أَرْبَعَةً. And among the truthful, those one who has made the word of Allah to be truthful, also he has chosen 4. Then he says, الصديقين أربعة ومن الشهداء أربعة. And among the martyrs, he has also chosen 4. Those who died for the sake of the way of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Not the one that your bicycle is stolen, you say we go for jihad. That maybe you are killed there. That one is not. You are not shaheed from that one. Yeah. Okay, then we say where ومن الصديقين أربعة. Then ومن الشهداء أربعة ومن النساء أربعة ومن الأيام أربعة ومن البقاع أربعة. And some reasons that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given on this world. The whole world is free. That's the way many people say, why do you know scholars of Ahlul Bayt, you make Swajah and Turba of Karbala, when you can still use it? Why don't you use the local? Yes, we use wood from our little local areas. But the soil of Karbala is different. Just like the blood of Nairobi is more expensive than the blood outside Nairobi. When you go to Machakos, the price is lower. But when you come here in Nairobi in the city, it is worth billions. Without having the billions, you cannot buy. Even 50 by 100, you cannot. But when you go with a billion outside Nairobi, you can buy 100 hectares of land. So which means the quality and the station of that land that is outside Nairobi is not the same like the one in Nairobi. So we prefer the Karbala because of its history and and what we have been taught by Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. So we prefer that Salat of Karbala. So the places Allah has chosen also is 4. Then he says, وَالْبُقَاءَ أَرْبَعَةً وَأَمَّا خِيرَتَهُ مِنَ الْأَنْبِيَاءِ. And also from the months also he has chosen among the 12 months, amongst the months that he has chosen among the 4 months that are Hurum, Arbaat minhum Hurum, among the 12, 4 are Hurum, which means holy. Even from the time of Jahiliyyah, people abstain from doing anything bad, attacking each other, killing other, spilling blood. So in this month amongst them is this month of Rajab. So this month of Rajab has got its holiness, and through it we can achieve, as we prepare to face the holy month of Ramadan. We are preparing now ourselves to equip ourselves with the zad that will help us to reach that month of Ramadan when we are already clean, because we are going to be the guests of Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It's an opportunity. When that month comes, we give it its right. Just like you are told you are going to visit the president in the State House, definitely you can start preparing yourself. You don't have a suit, you go and borrow. If you have money, you go and buy. And you just stay in your borrowing clothes when you are visiting. It used to be there those times we are living, we are going out, but now it's not there. You go to someone asking directly, or you are going for Hajj, you are told this year you are going for Hajj, definitely you prepare yourself, you look for Ihram, you look for the books, how you are going to reach Mecca, how are you going to reach Makkah, what those places you are going to visit. So the holy month of Rajab gives you a lot of opportunity and exercise for you to get the zad that is needed for you to carry on the months that are coming. May Allah inshallah give us tawfiq to be among those that are blessed on this month. Say an Imam Abi al-Hasan alayhi salam قال رجب شهر في الجنة رجب شهر في الجنة. Rajab is a month in the Jannah. Naharun fil Jannah is a river in paradise. Ashad bayadan min al-laban, so white than the milk. Wa ahla min al-asal, sweeter than honey. Man sama yawman min shahri min Rajab, saqahu Allahu azza wa jalla min dhalika an-nahar. Whoever fasts just a day in this month, why don't you get that water from Jannah? No, you are working, you fast for it. Because Amir Bina has told us, if you are not among, you don't practice the ibadah to abid, ibadah of slaves, and the slaves are those ones who worship Allah because they fear Jahannam, or you are not ibadah to tujjar, ibadah of those who do business. Allah prayed, give me Jannah. Allah fasted, give me a whole ayn. But also you have to make yourself, beautify yourself with the salah, fasting, awrading, so that when you reach there, the whole ayn will also accept you because you have already carried yourself, prepared yourself as a group. Then they say, he says, or ibadatul ahrar, the worshippers who are free, they worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala deserves to be worshipped. May Allah give us tawfiq to be among those who have reached that level of worship. So therefore, meaning, let us capitalize on this month and fast, prepare ourselves to make that zad that's needed for us in the hereafter, to the journey that we are going. Because we are in transit, and Dubai, everybody is preparing to guide gifts where he's going. So when the angels ask, what have you brought? They will see you are carrying a lot of salah, a lot of sound, a lot of sadaqah, a lot of so many things. There's a lot of what we call gifts that you can go there with them in the hereafter. You won't carry your clothes, you won't carry your children, you won't carry anything. Whatever you're going to go with is what you need yourself. Your account, imagine that you have opened your account now this holy month of Rajab, and imagine you reach on the month of Ramadan, and after Ramadan, how much do you have in your account from the amal? Because if you don't deposit anything, your account will read negative. So therefore, brothers, let's try to benefit from this month, or this time. When time one day goes, it's gone, you will not find it again. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, Qul huwallahu ahad, Allahu samad, lam yalid wa lam yulad wa lam yakun lahu kufuwan ahad, walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Allahumma salli ala والفضل والإنعام الذي بارك فلا يرى وقرب فشهد النجوى تبارك وتعالى والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين سيدنا ونبينا وحبيب قلوبنا أبو القاسم محمد. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى أهل بيته الميامين المنتجبين الذين أذهب الله عنهم الرجس وطهرهم تطهيرا. اللهم صل على نفسي بتقوى الله سبحانه وتعالى والورع عن محارمه وتمسك بما امر به واجتناب ما نهى عنه. يقول الله سبحانه وتعالى في محكم كتابه بعد اعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ومن الناس من يشري نفسه ابتغاء مرضات الله والله رؤوف بالعباد. صدق الله العلي العظيم. There are so many teachings we benefit from these personalities. We don't commemorate their anniversary by just mentioning they did this, they did that. They are our leaders, our imams. When we die and this talqeen is done for us, normally we are told our leaders, our imams, whom the two angels, Munkar and Nakir, when they come in the qabr, they ask you about them. Who is your imam? What imam? Waman imamuka. And that's where you find we have a problem with those who have made it. It used to be there. Not only Shias used to do talqeen, even the Sunnis used to do talqeen in the qabr. Until some late years, when the doctrine of Muhammad bin Abdul Wahab came into existence. I remember when I was young, I used to see it around, when I had not known anything to do with Shia. Talqeen was there. But it came, I don't know why they forbade it. Maybe they think you are reading questions or the answers to the mind, I don't know. The reason I did not give. But the real sense, when you ask them, when you are asked, Mani Imamuka, they say, you will say, Al-Quran Imani. After saying, Ma Kitabuka, what's your book? They tell you, you will answer with the same answer that Al-Quran Kitab. So you see, they are contradicting. Even the Arabic, I think they don't know the Arabic. In Arabic, when you ask with the question tag with Ma, means you are asking something which is not human or personal. Ma is for things. Ma hada, what is this? Hada kursiyun or hada kitab. Have you understood? But when you ask about a person, you use the word man. So the angel will not ask you, Ma imamuka. They will ask you, Wa man imamuka. The way they ask you, Wa man nabiyuka. They don't ask Ma nabiyuka. So to know your imam is very important. And it's the opportunity on this month of Rajab that you work hard, at least to write some few lines about Amir bin Ali ibn Abi Talib. If you don't have books or you don't believe in the history of Ahlul Bayt or Shia, look for the book of Mufassir of Quran, the former Chief Qadi, who has the tafsir on the market. He has written a very good book about Amir bin Ali ibn Abi Talib alayhi salam. Sheikh Abdullah Faris wrote a book called Historia Sayyidina Ali bin Abi Talib. There are some other things inside which are not correct, that milk and they'll be squeezing him and so many other things, but still you get some little information about Amir bin Ali bin Abi Talib alayhi salam. So when we talk about imams, we are not glorifying them or making them to be above the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. No. Or they are not equal to the Prophet. But the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, through the Quran and some other ayahs, we are going to know to see that the self of the Prophet is still Amir bin Ali bin Abi Talib alayhi salam. So the ayah I've just recited, it goes with this personality we are going to commemorate his birth on the 13th of Rajab, whereby when we celebrate Amir bin Ali bin Abi Talib alayhi salam, we revive our allegiance to the imams and tell them that we accept you as our leaders, as our imams, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has made compulsory our love for you and to follow you, because you lead us to reach perfection. So the ayah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala speaks about one act Amir bin Ali bin Abi Talib alayhi salam did when the Prophet was migrating from Mecca to Medina. Amir bin Ali alayhi salam offered himself to sleep in the bed of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam in his place, which means giving his life at this place of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. It's a very big sacrifice, because he promised, when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala told the Prophet to call the Bani Hashims and invite them to Islam and ask whoever is going to give him his help, his support.
Amir Mu'minin Ali bin Abi Talib alayhi salam is the one who stood despite his young age. And then Rasulullah appointed him because he promised to defend and to support Rasulullah to propagate Islam. And he did the same when Islam needed him, when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala needed him to spend a night in the place of Rasulullah, he came out and offered himself. And then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala rewards him when he's still alive. You know, many people normally celebrate our heroes when they're dead. So you come, he was a very good man, he had this and that, now we give him, he's now a general or a commander or Shaheed Shuhada. Do it now when they're still alive, so that they feel that they have an impact in our lives, whatever they have done. May I congratulate those who have done so many, that have so many heroes. I congratulate them, I normally tell them, Islam would have not reached me if it wasn't you. The knowledge of Ahlul Bayt would not have reached us if not some of individuals who denied themselves buying a nice car, buying a nice bed, or taking their children abroad to stay there and live good life, and they gave their money for the sake of tabligh so that Islam can reach us. I celebrate them. So let us also celebrate our heroes. Your father, your mother at home, tell them, I love you, I care about you, when they're still alive. Apologize to them when they're still alive. That's Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us in the Quran, Amirul Mu'minin is still alive, the Prophet is around. Says wa minan nas, among the people, man yashri, who sells nafsahu, his soul, ibtigha'a mardatillah, seeking the pleasure of Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Wallahu ra'ufun rahim. Allah is so polite, comfortable with the servants. That's one. You want to be among the Ibad al-Rahman, Ibad of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, do things for the sake of Allah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is providing. It's little time, but the little we have had, this personality, this Amirul Mu'minin, it's a lot to learn from him, being Imam. He did not do it to show off. No, he's telling us this is the right way to do things. Do it this way. Even people, ordinary people will not see, but Allah has promised 3 types of people will see it. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will see your amal. Wa rasuluhu, his messenger, will see his amal. Yara, this fil mubarak. Not that he's dead, he cannot see, he sees. Because those who have died on the path of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The Prophet was poisoned, he was a shaheed. He sees what we are doing. فَسَيَرَى اللَّهَ مَلَكُمْ وَرَسُولُهُ وَالْمُؤْمِنُونَ. The believers also will see. Our imams, they see our amal. This is the eye of all the Quran. Mubarak means continuous. It has not stopped. It goes on. They do. They see. The way Allah has told they are still alive. And they get sustenance from Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. May Allah give us tawfiq to learn from this great personality of this man of Rajab and emulate him in so many things of our places we work. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اللهم صل على محمد عبدك ورسولك وصل على علي امير المؤمنين وصل على فاطمه الزهراء سيده نساء العالمين وصل على ستي رحمه وامام الهدى الحسن والحسين سيدي شباب اهل الجنه من الخلق اجمعين وصل على ائمه المسلمين من ذريه الحسين علي بن الحسين زين العابدين ومحمد بن علي الباقر وعلى جعفر بن محمد الصادق وعلى موسى بن جعفر الكاظم وعلى علي بن موسى الرضا وعلى محمد بن علي زكي الجواد وعلى علي بن محمد الهادي النقي وعلى الحسن بن علي زكي العسكري وعلى الخلف الغالي المهدي تلك على عبادك ومنيك في بلادك صلاة كثيرة دائما اللهم اغفر لجميع المؤمنين والمؤمنات الأحياء منهم والأموات تابع اللهم بيننا وبين خيراتنا على كل شيء قدير برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والعصر إن الإنسان لفي خسر إلا الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات وتواصوا بالحق وتواصوا بالصبر والحمد لله رب العالمين. الله